everyone. Respected Principal Sister CZ, Vice Principal VG, teachers, parents, and my dear students, I, Chaitali Roy, warmly welcome all of you on behalf of our Aradhana School in the event of its first virtual exhibition. It's our pleasure to have all of you here today. We are thankful for the efforts put together by all of our students, teachers, and parents that made this event possible for us today. I hope all the efforts made by us will be fruitful at the end. The main themes of our today's journey are tenacity toward a larger goal and the power of nature. So, we have named our exhibition as Journey to the Planet Earth. I request everyone to please keep the audio on mute and switch off the camera and change the layout to spotlight till the exhibition gets over. Now, I'm handing over to Nandana. She will explain you more about the exhibition and the participants. Thank you. Over to Nandana.
Thank you, Chaitanya ma'am. Good morning, respected sisters, teachers, parents, and my dear friends. I'm Nandana Manoj from class 4th C. Now we will meet our genius friends who are going to exhibit their talent through their projects. First, my friend Prerna Abhilash is going to present a project on the topic Layers of the Earth. Next is Diya Sagar. She will present her project on the topic Importance of the Presence of Structures on Earth. After this, Sauri Shrichandani is going to explain about formation of continents. The fourth presenter will be Ananya Patil, whose topic is Introduction to Landforms Plateau. Next, we have Deeksha, who will talk to us about peninsula and bay. After this, our friend Anne-Marie Jose will be presenting her project on mountains and valleys. After Anne-Marie, Bhavesh will be explaining his project on plains and deserts. Our next presenter is Gagan, who will talk about his project on islands. Then Sumeira Kausar will explain to us about volcano eruption. The 10th participant is Jaini, who will talk to us about the different types of volcano. Sanjay will talk to us about types of irrigation, drip irrigation. After Sanjay, Samshita Shri will tell us about solar drip irrigation. Next, G. Shri Krishna will explain how irrigation helps in the life of farmers. Ananthya is going to present her project on water cycle and its importance. Our final participant is Ayat Sajid Patel, who will tell all of us about global warming. I welcome everyone to the virtual exhibition with the theme Journey to the Planet Earth. Over to Prerna for presenting her project. Thank you.
Thank you, Nandana, for the lovely introduction. Good morning, everyone. My name is Prerna Abhilash, and I am a grade 4 student of Aradhana Academy. My topic is the layers of the earth. Let me take you on a short trip from the outer layer to the inner layers of the earth. The earth is made up of 4 layers: the crust, the mantle, the outer core, and the inner core. The outermost layer where we all live is in the crust. Its depth ranges from 5 to 65 kilometers. The thin parts are the oceanic crusts, which are present below the ocean basins. They are composed of dense igneous rocks like basalt. The thicker crust is the continental crust, and it is less dense and composed of silicate rocks like granite. The Earth's mantle extends to a depth of 2,890 kilometers, making it the planet's thickest layer. It makes up to 85% of the weight of the Earth. The mantle is composed of silicate rocks richer in iron and magnesium than the outer crust. The outer core is 2,275 kilometers thick and it is made up of liquid iron and nickel. This creates a magnetic field that shields us from the sun's destructive solar wind. The Earth's inner core is 1,221 kilometers thick and it is made up of solid iron and nickel. It is as hot as the surface of the sun. This Earth's core contributes the most to the density of the Earth. Hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Dia Sagar from 4th B. My friend Prerna just now explained about the 3 different layers of Earth. I will now tell you the importance of the 3 layers of Earth. The layers of Earth are responsible for the formation of our continents and bottom of ocean. Temperature rises significantly as we move deeper to the Earth's center. The Earth's crust, which is in brown color, is the thinnest layer and it is covered with landforms, air and water. The Earth's crust is the land on which we walk on and it is almost 3 times thicker than the crust under the ocean. Many essential things we need, such as iron and coal, are found in the rocky layers of the Earth. When rocks break down over hundreds of years, soil is formed. All plants grow in this soil. The sound waves generated by earthquakes will help us in learning about the gravitational and magnetic fields of the Earth. Mantle, which is an orange color, is very hot, consists of rocks and molten rock called magma. Sometimes hot melted rocks called lava comes out to the surface of Earth. Such places are called volcanoes. The outer core, which is in mustard or dark yellow color, creates a magnetic field and makes a protective barrier around the Earth that shields us from the sun's destructive solar wind. Because of these magnetic fields, we are able to use instruments like mariner's compass. The inner core, which is in yellow color, is in solid state mostly composed of iron and nickel are in molten form. Thank you. Thank you, Dia Sagar, for explaining about the 3 layers of Earth. Good morning, everyone. My name is Sarish and I am in class 4C. Today I am going to talk about the formation of continents. Billion years ago, the Earth was a single landmass called Pangaea, which drifted into Laurasia and Gondwana, and finally into the present 7 continents. This theory of continental drift was given by Alfred Wegener in 1912 because of some evidences like the fossils of Mesosaurus found in Africa and Brazil, and also the fossils of Lysanthrosaurus found in Antarctica, India and Africa. Later, the theory of plate tectonics was given by Benning and other scientists in 1930 to 1950s. The Earth's crust is made up of jigsaw-like puzzle called plate tectonics. Plates have 3 more types of motions. When they go towards each other and form mountains, they are convergent boundaries. When they go far away from each other and form volcanoes, they are divergent boundaries. And when they go across each other and form earthquakes, they are transformed boundaries. This reason of plate motion is either caused by heat from mantle, the Earth's spinning, or the Earth's gravitational force. This is the fact that Mount Everest is rising 1 centimeter per year. This is the project chart I made. It is same as the presentation. These are the layers of Earth, the motion of tectonic plates, the drifting of Earth continents from Pangea to the 7 continents, and Alfred Wenger and his theories. This is the model I made. This is Pangea. This is Rhodesia and Govardhana. And these are the 7 continents. Also, this is the light drift, continental drift. 2.5 billion years ago, the Earth looked like this, which is like Pangea. Now it is drifted to the present 7 continents. Thank you. Thank you, Suresh, for the informative speech on formation of continents. Hello, everyone. My name is Ananya Patil from Class 4A. Today, I am going to explain about landforms and plateaux. A landform is a feature of Earth's surface that is part of the terrain. Mountains, plains, hills, and plateaus are the 4 major landforms. Landforms can exist underwater in the form of mountain ranges and basins under the sea. Now I am going to explain about plateau. This is model of plateau. Plateau is a flat elevated landform that rises sharply above the surrounding area on at least one side. 1/3 of Earth's land is covered by plateaus. There are 7 continents and plateaus occur on every continent. They are one of the 4 major landforms including mountains, plains, and hills. There are 2 types of plateau, dissected plateau and volcanic plateau. This is dissected plateau. The Colorado Plateau in western United States is an example of dissected plateau. The North Island volcanic plateau located in New Zealand is an example of volcanic plateau. The largest plateau in the world is the Tibetan Plateau. It is located in Central Asia. It stretches from the countries of Tibet, China, and India. Thank you. Thank you, Ananya, for the wonderful speech. Hi, friends and teachers, along with sisters. I'm Deeksha KM from Class 4B. Today, I'm here to explain what is peninsula and bay. First, let's understand what is peninsula. This peninsula is highlighted over here. Peninsula is a body of land surrounded by water on 3 sides and connected to the mainland on one side. Peninsula words come from the Latin word penin insula. It means almost an island. A peninsula is formed by rising or falling sea level that may expose or cover portions of land to form a peninsula. The India is called a peninsula because south parts of India is surrounded by Indian Ocean on the south, Arabian Sea on the west, and the Bay of Bengal on the east.
The Arabian Peninsula is the largest peninsula in the world. It is located in Asia and surrounded by Red Sea, Arabian Sea and Persian Gulf on the west, south and east respectively. The size of Arabian Peninsula is 12,50,006 square miles. Lizard Peninsula is a famous peninsula. Now let's understand what is bay. This bay is highlighted over here. A bay is a body of water surrounded by land on three sides with a wide mouth which opens into an ocean. A bay is the resist and coastal body of water that directly connects to a larger main body of water such as ocean, lake or another bay. A bay is usually wider than a gulf. A bay does not have enough water to make waves, so can't water inside a bay. The Bay of Bengal is the largest bay in the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Diksha. My name is Anne-Marie Jose from class 4th C. Today I'm going to be talking about the mountains and the valleys. We all live on planet Earth and we all know that 1/4 of Earth's surface is land, but the land is not same everywhere. Some parts are high and some parts are low. These different features of Earth's surface are known as landforms. Some of the landforms are the mountains and the valleys. Mountain is a landform that rises very high above the land around it. A pointed top of a mountain is called a peak. Mount Everest in the Himalayas is the world's highest peak. A large number of mountains often lie along a long line which form a mountain range or a mountain chain. The Himalayas is a mountain range which has the many tallest mountains in the world. Valleys. Valleys are the low land between the mountains. Often a river flows through a valley. India has so many beautiful valleys. Some of them are the Kashmir Valley and the Silent Valley. Thank you.
Thank you, Anne-Marie, for explaining about mountains and valleys. Good morning, everyone. My name is Bhavesh from class 4K. We all know there are various types of geographical continents like mountains, valleys, plateaus, plains, deserts. Let us see about plains and deserts. Plains. A stretch of yellow flat land is called plains. Plains are formed when the rivers bring down the mud and soil from the mountains. Low flat land along the coast is coastal plains. Coastal plains are very rocky and sandy with saline soil. There is a large plain in North India called the Great Northern Plain. The soil of the Great Northern Plain is the alluvial soil, which is good for fertile. The soil of the plains is good for plants. In plains, trees grow with low rainfall. Example: maple tree, Ashoka tree, mango tree. In plains, trees grow with heavy rainfall. Example: rubber tree, tea tree. There are some plants that can grow in hot climate and cold climate called evergreen plants like coffee plant and tea plant. Coconut trees are mostly grown in coastal areas. Now let us see about deserts. Deserts. A dry land which receives very little or no rainfall is called deserts. In deserts, there are two types: hot desert, cold desert. In hot desert, there are two types: sand desert, salt desert. Sand desert is very rocky, and dry. Thar desert is the sand desert in India. Another name of Thar desert is the Great Indian Desert. The salt desert is surrounded with salt and other minerals and shines under the sun. Example: Ran of Kutch. Cold desert. A large land which remains frozen where nothing can be grown is called cold desert. Example: Antarctica. In hot desert, there are some plants that can grow, like cactus, joshua, and bubble. People cannot live continuously in deserts. So, with the help of camel, they travel from one place to another. Thank you.
Hi, good morning all of you. My name is Gagan White. I'm studying in 4B Aradhana Academy. My friend Bhavesh explained on model plains and desert. Today I'm going to explain on model island, which is more interesting to know how islands are formed, types of island and importance of island. Now I'm going to explain one by one. Islands are formed when the top of the volcanoes appear above the land. Mainly there are six major types of island: continental island, oceanic island, artificial island, barrier island, coral island and tidal island. In India, there are total of in India, island can be formed when continental plates collide. When they collide, they push land up, creating an underwater mountain that goes above land. That land, when surrounded by water, is called island. In India, there are total of 1,382 islands. In that, some beautiful islands are Munnar Island, Kerala; Mujali Island, Assam; St. Mary's Island, Karnataka; Netrani Island, Karnataka. There are many main islands or best islands in India. In that, some are Mujali Island, Lakshadweep Island, Barren Island, Golden Island, and St. Mary's Island. Mujali Island is situated right at the heart of Assam. Main importance or advantage of islands are: island can facilitate a navy's continuous presence along and also allowing a navy to patrol and secure sea lines of communication. Thank you.
Thank you, Gagan, for explaining about islands. Good morning, respected teachers and my dear friends. I am Sumera Kausasaya from 4th B. Today I am here to talk about volcano. My dear friends, do you know what is volcano? A volcano is formed when hot molten rock, ash and gases escape from an opening in the earth's surface. As a volcano erupts, it spills lava that flows down slopes. Hot ash and gases are thrown into the air. Do you know how it is performed? Hot ash and gases are thrown into the air. Some volcanoes are covered with ice and snow, and if they are erupted, melted snow and ice mixes with mud and volcanic ash and flows down mountains. Here are some interesting facts about volcano. More than 80% of Earth's surface is volcanic origin. Volcanoes are dangerous. Volcanoes can grow quickly. Here I will do a live experiment with baking soda and vinegar. This is baking soda and this is vinegar. I will mix it. It will form a gas called carbon dioxide. Thank you.
Thank you, Sumera, for the wonderful explanation about volcano. Good morning, everyone. My name is Ejani Chaudhary. I am a grade 4 student of Aradhana Academy. Today, I'm going to speak a few lines on types of volcanoes. First, let us understand what is a volcano. A volcano is an opening in the crust of the earth through which molten rock material or magma comes up. When this magma erupts and flows onto the surface of the land, we call it lava. Hot gases or ash also come out with lava. Now let us see the types of volcanoes. composite volcano, sheet volcano, and cedar cone volcano. First, let us see the composite volcano. Composite volcanoes are tall, steep cones that produce explosive eruptions. These eruptions build up the composite volcano layer upon layer until it is thousands of layers tall. This is a very dangerous type of volcano. Now let's see the next volcano. The next one is shear volcano. Shear volcano is a small volcano with shallowly sloping sides. This volcano is very small and common. Next is Cinder volcano. Cinder volcano is a small volcano which is in cone shape, but it is much smaller than a composite volcano. This volcano rarely reaches 300 meters, but it is really common and small and less dangerous. Now it is time for a fun fact. Did you know Mauna Loa is the largest volcano on Earth, but the largest volcano is not on Earth at all. It is on Mars. Now I am going to show you a small experiment of volcano eruption with baking soda and vinegar. Here I have already added the vinegar. Now I am going to add the baking soda. Out it comes. This is how a volcano erupts. It goes slowly, and then it increases its speed out. Time you.
Thank you, Jenny, for the information about volcanoes. Good morning, everyone. I am Sanjay from 4C. Agriculture is the backbone of Indian economy, and water is the heart of agriculture. So, I'm going to talk about irrigation. What is irrigation? Irrigation is the artificial process of applying controlled amount of water to land to assist in production of crops. Why we need irrigation? When the rainfall is less and uneven, that time we need irrigation. There are 4 types of irrigation. There are surface irrigation, the subsurface irrigation, the sprinkler irrigation, and the drip irrigation. Now let's see one by one. Surface irrigation. It is a method of applying water over the soil by gravity. Subsurface irrigation. It is a method of applying water to soil directly under the surface. Sprinkler irrigation. It is a rainfall. Drip irrigation. It is a method of crop irrigation that involves controlled amount of water to plants through pipes, valves, tubes, and emitters. Here I made the project on drip irrigation. The main purpose of drip irrigation is to save water as well as fertilizers. In this process, the water is allowed to drip so that it is reached to the root of the individual plants. Here, the source of water is well. Inside I have placed motor. This is battery. This is switch. This is tank. And this is drip tube called dripper lines. And this is the end cap. Now I'll show you a demo. If I on the switch, the motor is started running. And the water is filled up into the tank. And it passes through the dripper lines and to the root of the individual plants, drop by drop. As you can see, the water is dripping to the root of the individual plants. By using this method, we can save water, energy, and fertilizers. We can use this method in farms, orchards, and greenhouse. Here we have less problem of disease and pests. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanjay, for the information of drip irrigation. Hello, everyone. My name is Samshita Shri from 4A and I am studying in Aradhana Academy. Today, I am going to explain you about solar drip irrigation. Solar drip irrigation uses the sun's energy to produce electricity through solar photovoltaic panels to power a pump which supplies water to the crops and helps the plants to grow healthier from various water bodies such as groundwater, wells, lakes, rivers, etc. Drip is the agriculture solar method of irrigation in which water is supplied directly to the root zone of the plants by using emitters, perforated pipes, etc., operated under low pressure and is located either on or below the surface of the ground. The water droplets from the pipes keeps the soil moisture and helps the plants to grow faster and healthier. A solar-powered drip irrigation system was designed and developed techno-economically for water saving and reduction of fertilizers for more than about 40% to 50%. It is the most advanced and efficient process concerning effective water usage for just controlled drip. This solar drip irrigation system starts at sunset where there is less evaporative losses. So, solar drip irrigation uses less water, less fertilizers, and uses solar energy without affecting the crop yield. Now, I'm going to tell you few advantages of solar drip irrigation. It is eco-friendly, it causes no noise or air pollution, it saves manpower, no need of fuel or electricity for it, low maintenance costs, it has a long lifetime, farmers get more production and more income, and it gives us high quality of fresh fruits and vegetables. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Shamshida. Good morning, sister, teachers, and my dear friends. I am G. Sri Krishna, studying in 4th standard. My friend explained about drip irrigation and solar irrigation. Now, I will explain about how irrigation helps in the life of farmers. Irrigation helps to grow agricultural crops, maintain land spaces, and revegetate distributed soils in dry areas and during periods of less than average rainfall. Irrigation also has other uses in crop protection, thrust protection, suppressing red growth in rainfalls, and preventing soil consolidation. Thank you.
Thank you, Sri Krishna, for explaining how irrigation helps in the life of farmers. Good morning, one and all. This is Anadya from grade 4th A. Today I am going to say about water cycle and its importance. Water is vital for all the living organisms. Animals drink water while plants take up water through their roots. Have you ever wondered where do we get water from? Let me explain. Most of our Earth's surface is filled with water. Water never leaves the earth, it simply moves around the water cycle. The cycle that involves the change of water into water vapor and then into water again in nature is called water cycle. First, the sun heats up the water in water bodies such as seas, oceans, lakes, etc. This water changes into water vapor slowly. This process is known as evaporation. Water from plants is also evaporated by the sun by a process called transpiration. Water vapor rises up in the air. When it reaches certain height, it begins to cool down to form small water droplets. This process is known as condensation. Many water droplets come together to form clouds. When the clouds become heavy, water droplets fall down as rain. If the temperature is low, it will fall as snow. This process is known as precipitation. Rainwater again fills up the water bodies and some gets stored in the ground as groundwater. This water from the water bodies again turns into water vapor when heated by the sun. This is a continuous process. Water cycle is a very important process because it enables the availability of water for all the living organisms, and it also regulates the weather patterns on our planet. If there was no water cycle, we wouldn't have clean water, which is very essential to us. So, my dear friends, please save water, plant more trees, save Earth. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Anagya, for the wonderful presentation. Hello, everyone. My name is Arya Ajit from grade 4C, and today I am talking about a serious and important matter that concerns us all: global warming. What is global warming, you may all ask? Global warming is heating up of Earth's primary system. Earth's core temperature is rising due to smoke from the factories causing industrial pollution, deforestation, which is cutting down the forest, burning of wood, CO2 emission coming out of our cars, and throwing garbage into the river, causing water pollution. That all makes sad. We can still save our planet by afforestation, which is planting more trees, as energy, riding cycles for short distances, and switching to electric vehicles. This makes happier. We should save our planet because there is no plan B. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Navamita, you are on mute.
Yes, thank you, my dear children, for putting up such a wonderful show. Now I request everyone to give one more round of applause for all the participants. So, yes, well done, my dear children. Now, I thank you all for coming together to make this event successful. And thank you to our principal and the management for giving the opportunity to all the students to showcase their talent. And parents, of course, for their constant support and taking time for practice sessions. So I want thanks Jyoti ma'am, Chaitali ma'am, and Sridevi ma'am also for your support. And yes, but all thanks to all the children's your hard work and all. So kudos to you all. So now I request everyone that you can move on to the next exhibition to the world of maths. So you can move there. Thank you for coming and thank you, my dear children. Thank you.
Bye, ma'am.